Hello, dear friends. Taking an off-road today, going off the path. Welcome back to Domas's channel, the one-man podcast channel. As Nick Jones said, you're a gift that you keep giving to other people. This is a thought of the day for me today, because I had a chat yesterday with one of the viewers of the videos, Noelle, and she just really inspired me to keep going with these videos, since she said that she always hears something new during the videos, and we kind of discussed what I talk about here and how I come up with the ideas. And usually it's just talking, it's just me talking and nothing special until something comes up, because I just talk whatever is happening during the day, and then boom, an idea will shoot into my head and go like, hey, I'm here, why don't you talk about me? So I guess I'll just keep going with the way I'm going with these videos, because a certain style or a certain, I don't know, form is forming of these videos, and it's like a diary, it's like a, I don't know, reflection channel, journal, but people keep telling me that they find something beneficial in this, and I don't know, I keep thinking that it's just another dude on YouTube talking nonsense or some sense, but phew, spider webs. But apparently people hear some good things in it, so here it goes. My parents left yesterday, and I was in a bit of a weird mood the whole day. I was like, what the fuck, you know? I was like, this doesn't make any sense. This whole day, it's like going and saying goodbye to relatives as if you're dying and something, you know. And it's funny because I watched a film with watched Meet Joe Black. It was such a good film. I've never seen it before, and Noelle actually recommended it to me after we spoke. And it's just interesting how, like, certain things, certain topics, certain films or things just come out of conversations, and then it shapes your whole day, kind of like illustrates your whole day, because the whole day I was feeling like this is bullshit, you know, like I was feeling angry, but I wasn't recognizing that my parents leaving were probably causing me the anger, you know. And I still don't know if it's the case, because, you know, people leaving, I sort of I didn't get emotional as I was saying goodbye, but after they left, I was like, went into the forest and cried a little bit, because I don't know, I felt the tears coming up. And then, you know, I was like, okay, so you gotta let it out, you know, and we don't tend to cry that often. And as I was watching the films, I was crying as well. I was like, you gotta let it out. And I feel like I've been cleaning something out. It's funny, I've never taken this path. It feels like I've never gone on this route, and it's such a beautiful path. I don't know where it's taking me. So it's all very symbolic in the last couple of days, and as I will finish this video, I'll turn around and head back, but because I still want to keep doing my drawing, which is at home, which I need to continue on working, and I'm putting way too much energy into it. I'm doing lots of dots, and those dots are taking ages, but I want to do a good job in terms of this competition, and I just want to feel like I want to do a good job in whatever I'm doing, but especially like artwork, so I'm working on it. And even if it doesn't work, even if I don't get chosen to be on the competition, at least I put in most of my effort and try and win this thing. But what I'm thinking about is, so they were leaving yesterday, and it was almost like saying bye, like death, like somebody's dying, and as they left, I was like, this sort of feeling of calmness came over, because in the next couple of years I'm gonna need a lot of support, I think, of them. And my mom was just like very supportive. She was like, just don't hesitate, don't jump around the place, don't like just get any job just to get some money, just do your art, we'll support you if you need support. I know they're not gonna be like sending me loads of money or something, but they would just like either pay a bill or two somewhere. And I'm grateful for that, because I never felt like I had that support, but I didn't feel like I had that support because it was my kind of the way I set my mind to be, the way I set myself, that I don't have parents. I do have parents, but I just felt like they weren't supportive or something like that, or I just assumed that. But now I can assume positive things, not necessarily negative things, as it's usually like so negative in the brain, whatever I'm like looking at, like outcomes and stuff, like, oh yeah, I'm taking part in this competition, but I know I'm not gonna win. It's like, why don't you know that you are going to win? Why don't you assume that it is going to work out? Why don't you, make a positive statement instead of a negative one? Why don't you, all of these things? Because it can be positive too. Yeah, and I was like, I knew what I have to do today. I know my goal, I know what I have to do, and I'm doing it, like nothing is gonna stop me. Not even myself. Just watching films and like watching F1 film about a Formula One racer, and it's a nice film as well. And he's not stopping, even with a lot of failures and crashing cars, and he's just knows what he's doing. even if he doesn't know what he's doing, but it feels like he knows what he's doing. So that's how it feels like. Sorry, well, these spider webs are just going in my nose and my mouth. They're everywhere. So that's how I feel, kind of like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm just creating in my head that I know what I want. I know what I like to, how I like to feel, what I like to feel, how I would like to feel about money, like how I would like to feel about status, and do I need to rush anywhere? Do I need to like do certain kind of strong decisions right now, or can I just like live for a little bit? Because I know that I can't. I can just enjoy myself for at least a little bit, but maybe not even a little bit, maybe even more, maybe for a long time. Maybe I can enjoy myself for the rest of my life, from starting from now on, because nobody can give me the answer to that apart from me. I'm the controller of my universe, the one-man podcast guy. It's funny because it's like, it's really nobody else telling us what to do. I mean, your mind is telling you what to do. Kind of like, if you want to feel schizophrenic about it, you can, because there are voices, there are sounds, there are views, there are thoughts telling us what to do, but they're not in charge of us. My mom said to me as well, she's like, your mind isn't controlling you, you're controlling your mind. And she said it once, and that kind of got stuck with me. So these meetings with my parents is like, some certain things they say, like my dad, before he got on the bus, he said, go and see your grandparents when you want to, see us, because we will connect through them, we will connect through that energy. And it was like, why can't we have these moments all the time? Why does it have to be like, so many shades of gray, like so many layers, so many masks, so many personas that we kind of put on by like talking and blabbing and just like talking about nonsense in a way, because we can just be open and honest all the time, but neither, it always feels like I can do better with my parents, It always feels like it can be more honest, more open, more everything. But I don't get to that point. But it's okay. As much as I get done, as much as I achieve with my relatives, with my close ones, is enough. Because you can't really like plan these things. I think these sort of moments just arise and they just come up, and you either say something or you don't. And for a whole of 2 weeks, I felt like I was holding something in and I wasn't saying what I was supposed to say. And then the last 2 days, things started to come out. So why is it like that? That when we know that the end is coming, the end of our meetings, then we start to do what we were supposed to do the whole time? I don't know. Maybe it's just how life is set out to be. So then we might as well live like every day is the last day of our lives, because it might as well be, Or why don't we live like we're not gonna see each other anymore? Like, what would you say to one another if I was this was my last video, What would I say to you guys? I don't know, like I'm imagining a lot when I'm speaking to you. I'm imagining certain people like hearing me or seeing me, and what would I like to tell them, and people that talk to me on the channel, like reply and comment, and I'm always like kind of talking to them, And every time I get a new subscriber, I'm just like, yes, one more person. Like one more person wants to hear what I have to say, or I don't know, is supporting what goes on in this channel. So it's really like, it's a matter of time. You're a gift to the world, Just remember that. Don't hesitate on that question, because you're special and I'm proud of you. So keep doing what you're doing. keep digging into your subconscious mind. Or, as Villa said here, he's doing the complete opposite of what I'm talking about. Great. If that's the case, what works for you, then that's good. Maybe what I'm saying isn't working for you at all. Maybe you completely disagree with it, and that's why you're listening to what I what I have to say. That's cool too. I don't mind. I really don't. Everyone's got their own path. Everyone's got their own kind of mental map of where they are walking towards, and I wouldn't dare to interfere with anybody's map. You know, that's not my goal here. I don't give any advice and shit. You know, I'm just trying to get advice for myself. Like, I'm always trying to get like some safety, or to find safety, or to feel safe in this world somehow, and make other people feel safe. But it doesn't always work out the way that I feel that it should, you know. So if it doesn't, that's cool too. Still proud of you, proud of this nature. Just like forests around. So keep doing what you're doing. You're marvelous. You're amazing. That one person is out there for you. Maybe if you haven't found that somebody for yourself, maybe that person is you. Maybe you're the one that you're looking for. And once you find yourself, you might find that other person. Whenever you won't need that other person, you will find them. Probably, hopefully. Maybe that's how things work. Things just work out. Sometimes things just work out the way they're supposed to. You couldn't plan it any better the way they work out. You notice that some other plan is at hand. Some other plan is taking place. It's taking root, if you could say it. I don't know. That's it for today. Super grateful to you guys for listening, for being patient, for sticking with me. And I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and your surroundings. Peace be upon you and upon this earth. Really hope that one day all the wars will end. We soon won't have anything to fight over if we keep going the way we're going. So let's meditate on that. Love to you all. Love you all. Peace.